up, make me call crumb up. It's the militia. Don't know about I, got me heated, frustrated, about to blow. Me and Pins, Rave got the gauge raising. Sick of talk about it, ain't on my wavelength. We stand together.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports.
Big game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the New Orleans Pelicans. You look at the Pelicans. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
Exactly. Back on their home court, it's their chance to change the momentum in the series. But you're right, you can't go down 3 games to none and expect to come back and win a series.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the floor for San Antonio, the always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Aldridge out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Lee in at the 5 down low.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Parker outside. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Spurs on defense. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
Yeah, ran away with that game, mainly in part because of their offense.
Yeah, the ball movement and player movement, so crisp and sharp, and it led to a lot of high-quality shots for them.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. From 11 feet away, and Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Lee.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
On the wing hill, covered by Parker. Runner, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Davis. Here's Leonard. Nice D from Cousins.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the evening. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Aldridge left side. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Spurs shooting their first free throws here tonight. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Good on both.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
And Holiday kicks to Cousins. He had a nice open look right there. Cousins has got 6.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Aldridge is straight. Parker outside on the pass to Green. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling this pig. I mean, it's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Now Holiday. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Cousins, no one around him. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Leonard with no one around. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Leonard's got his first points in this one. Stevenson with it. Leonard picks him up. Davis against Lee. From deep, Stevenson. San Antonio with the rebound. To the inside. And that one's good. Parker.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
The Pelicans trail. Hill left side. Davis with a screen on Green. To the inside. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Holiday against Parker. He dishes it to Lee. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
You know what? Great D that time from Leonard. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Fires from 14. Good as the jump shot falls. And first timeout of the game called for New Orleans.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using the timeout to let their trainer take a look at it.
A different look now for San Antonio. Saul comes in for David Lee, and it's Ginobili in for Daniel Green. Screen by Cousins. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Parker against Holiday. Cousins, the pass to Davis. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. 7 points for Davis.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Pass to Aldridge. From deep. The shot will not go. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Stevenson against Ginobili. Outside Holiday. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Now, here's Gasol. Parker sets the screen for Gasol. Leonard gets to Gasol. Spurs passing it around. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That'll be his second foul of the game. New Orleans in the lead. Now, here is Holiday. Out left to the wing. Here's Torres. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss. What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to the natural. Parker with the steal. The rebound by Holiday.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions yet.
And it's a Jensen missing.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Now here's Parker. Oh, wide open look for Gasol. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one. The pass to Torres. They set the screen. It's Ajinça, top of the key. 5 to shoot. Outside Holiday. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Holiday's got 6.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Watch out now, Suki. We got a duel shaping up right here. This could be mano-mano for a little while.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Bertanis, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Parker. Now here's Mills. Here's Bertanis. And the 3 off target.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Second is Kawhi Leonard.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Now here is Holiday. He has 6. The shot misses. Good D by Gasol. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Outside Holiday. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Tucker's got his first basket of the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Here's Gasol. And it's Carter penetrating. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Knocked loose. Mills with the steal. Plays it in off the breakaway.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now here is Holiday. He has 6. Torres. And the shot falls short this time.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Outside Holiday. And he banks in the layup. Holiday's got 8 points.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack. against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Spurs out in front, up by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus. Well, I'll tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Bill's out there with Green, then it's David Lee, then it's Pau Gasol, and it's Carter in at the small forward position.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Carter with the block, and it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Spurs?
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And Stevenson kicks to Davis, and stolen by Aldridge. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Knocks it loose. Leonard with the steal.
Well, if you really want to make things hard on yourself, that's exactly how to do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
They're not doing themselves any favors at this point. They've got to stabilize their offense with just sound execution.
And Cousins gets it to go.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Lee, there's the killer two-handed slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Davis, the pass to Torres. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's Torres. Here's Cousins. Lee with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Here's Cousins. He's got 10. Right side Davis. Goes back up, but he recovers it. Over Aldridge. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Anthony Davis.
You know what? That's a shot that great players can make.
Aldridge with a screen on him. Leonard dishes to Aldridge. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And the Spurs scoring again.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. They set the pick. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Screen by Lee. It's Parker with the drive. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And it's a 6-point Spurs lead. Well, for New Orleans, shooting in this game, 45%. Torres, the pass to Davis. No good. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Stevenson against Parker. It's stolen by Hill. The feed to Ashe. Pick up by Hill. And Ashe kicks to Stevenson. Shot clock at 5. And that's good for 2. Stevenson's got 4 this quarter. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And you can tell they're just a little. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Holiday's checked in.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Here's Davis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Feeds to Leonard. There's Green with the 3. No good. Good D by Stevenson.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Spurs have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And he gets it to go. That's 10 points for Leonard. Pelicans trail by 4. Holiday with it. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Davis. Stevenson outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing. Great D that time from Leonard.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
And a wide open look for Lee. Off target with his 3. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. There's the dish to Stevenson. Davis setting the pick for Stevenson. To the middle. Outside for Davis. 14 feet away. Off the left rim and out. San Antonio leading by 4. Lee, a screen on Holiday. Down low. Goes up off the pick. And Lee with the stuff.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Some changes for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ashe. The natural comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Hill. Stevenson drives in. And Gasol sends it back.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw good, Ginobili. Pelicans trail by 9. Inside, deflects the pass. Gasol with the steal. And here we go. And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Carter left side. And that one's good. And the Spurs lead by 13.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He doesn't get the second one. The Pelicans shooting around 40% from the floor here. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Stolen by Stevenson. Stolen by Ginobili. Spurs passing it around. A three-pointer is right on target. Ginobili's got 8 points.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
.141 left here in the second. Here's Holiday. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Pertinis, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up the tee.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
And, Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from the perimeter.
Dishes to Mills. Pertinis. He's guarded by Stevenson. Manu Ginobili on the way. 8 points for him. Just 3 to shoot. Gasol, no good. Pelicans trail by 14. And here's the fast break. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Here's Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got 12 in the game.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so that brings the...
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And in this completely jam-packed arena, well, for San Antonio, we're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already... And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter is set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference semifinals.
It's been a great game for Holiday tonight. 12 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
They've got Hill. Lance Stevenson is out there with Holiday. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Cousins in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And here's Holiday. Stevenson dishes to Cousins. And he banks in the layup. Cousins has got 12 in the game.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Now Parker kicks it to Aldridge. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Here's Cousins. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 14 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. It's tipped. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Three-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. Parker with it. Picked up by Davis. Pass to Green. Back to Parker. He kicks it to Aldridge. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. You look at Green, dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Well, how about LaMarcus Aldridge in this one? He's got 14 points, and what a tear he's been rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
Here's Cousins. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far. San Antonio calls timeout.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. And I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Torres checked in for the Pelicans. It's Parker with the drive. No good. From 18.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, it really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Here's Cousins. Right through the D for the layup. Cousins has got 8 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Hill. And a miss. Layup. Spurs leading by 12. Green with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. To the wing right side, Parker. And the rejection by Cousins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on David Lee. The Pelicans have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And there's the foul. It's going to go on Solomon Hill. And the Pelicans making a change here. Stevenson's checked in.
Substitution for your Pelicans. Lance Stevenson.
Aldridge inside. He's guarded by Davis. Stevenson against Green. The wide open look here for Holiday. And again. So it's San Antonio now. 10-point lead. Picked by Lee. Outside.
Pelicans foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
That's his second.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the Pelicans. Tony Parker. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
What a game for Tony Parker. He has 8 points and 8 dimes. He's passing the ball so well right now and is really focused at the charity stripe, too.
And Clark, you can just see him oozing with confidence right now.
And stolen by Aldridge. And even 3-on-3 break. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Leonard. 10 points for Parker.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Spurs leading by 14. Make it 5 for 10 with him and that bucket.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Omer Asher, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Gasol's checked in. Parker's shot is off.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
He dishes it to Leonard. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Leonard against Hill. Out to Parker. 4 on the shot clock. And that one hits back iron.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Holiday goes in. Parker outside. Back to Green. This one for 3. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 9 assists now tonight. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. The natural comes in for Davis, and it's P.J. Tucker in for Hill. Here's Stevenson. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pass to Tucker. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Tucker's got his second basket of the night.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Leonard attacking.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Rejected by Ginobili.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
And he gets it to go.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Here's Leonard. 14 points for him. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Outside Holiday. Passes it to Stevenson. The feed to Tucker. Outside Holiday. Now here's Tucker, defended by Carter. Tucker can't get it to go. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And Mills kicks to Ginobili. Outside Leonard. And finished off by Gasol.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Cloak loose. Stolen by Ginobili. Drops in the breakaway layup. Ginobili's got 12 points in the game.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Kicks it out to Stevenson. And it's off from three-point range. And here again, the Spurs in transition. Up the court they go. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Ball's knocked loose. Ginobili with the steal. Jumps up. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the shot is good.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Leonard kicks to Gasol. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Second, LaMarcus Aldridge. In the third spot, Kawhi Leonard.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for New Orleans. Bertans, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now here is Holiday. 14 points for him. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Ajinça the pass to Stevenson. Leonard with the steal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, they're defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Holiday up top. Gasol with the steal. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. Right side Gasol. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Spurs out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. On the court right now for the Spurs, Anderson is out there with David Lee. Then there's Carter. Then it's Mills. And it's Bertans in at the 3 spot. A nice shot by Frazier. Frazier's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for New Orleans. And San Antonio shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Left side, Anderson. Freed up, nice work off the pit.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
He used that pick to get in close.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Mills kicks to Lee. Can't get it to go. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And there's the pass to Frazier. And the layup's good off the glass. Frazier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Lee, a screen on Frazier, and Mills kicks to Lee. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. San Antonio also making some changes. Simmons is checked in, and it's D in for Patty Mills. Here's Murray. Frazier covering. Murray, good.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
For New Orleans, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And the jam by Ajinça.
A long windup and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
I sure hope not.
It's Anderson with the drive, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Kevin and Greg, I tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Lee outside. Pass to Bertans. 13 feet away. That's good.
Bertans.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Now. Now here's Frazier. Not a lot of room. Feeds it to Ajinça. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Simmons. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Stolen by Anderson. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And that one's good. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Torres, the pass to Frazier. There's the pick. He feeds it to Ajinça. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now Murray. Here's Pertinis. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Frazier outside. And good on the basket. Book it.
Timeout Spurs.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now. Looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ashik's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Parker's checked in for D. Frazier against Parker. The offensive rebound. Lee dishes to Simmons. Parker against Frazier. Parker kicks to Anderson. Shoots over Frazier. Anderson can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. Frazier left side. Knocked away. And here we go. Parker heading to the hoop. No luck.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Torres, and he gets it back. Ashik with a screen on Parker to the inside. Tries again. The shot is off, and the Spurs going the other way now. Passes it to Bertens. Here's Simmons, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Parker against Frazier. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Alexis Ajinça.
And that one misses. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for New Orleans. Good on the second free throw. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Lee. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The natural, he's checked in for New Orleans. Over to the left wing. Plenty of space. Nice jump shot. Good.
Assist goes to
And the Spurs with possession. Parker with it. It's rebounded by New Orleans. The Natural's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Tucker, finished off the break.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Parker passes to Lee. Here's Simmons. The good-looking shot from the wing. Simmons got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Here's Torres. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got 3 assists tonight. The Spurs shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Parker against Frazier. It's stolen by Frazier. And the pass to Torres. Pulls up on the elbow. The rebound by Anderson.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And that one's good. Parker.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Frazier outside. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Asik. Here's Torres. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Parker outside to the paint. Here's Anderson, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Spurs.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, hard to see, toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Kawhi Leonard. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
And here's Anderson from the arc. Can't get it to go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Pass to Torres.
Pelicans foul. Torres. That's his second personal foul.
Here's Murray. Frazier covering. The drive by Lee. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Tries from 10. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
Screen by Lee. Here's Murray. Missed. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time.
Guys, I'm here with Tony Parker. And Tony, there was an intensity to the way this team played where you got...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of Round 2 for tonight. More Round 2 action yet to come. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson.